So, so. Yeah, I think we are at a good place. Here's the thing. I want to actually speedrun. Beep, hi Zaga, gotta be here, how are you, hope is going? So yeah, I actually want to kind of speedrun through this environmental art. And there's actually one training I found. So generally you go to like random place on Google Maps, you take a screen of it and you just draw it. And it's like straight up just training for rendering and other things, so that's generally what exactly I need. Because I've noticed that there are a couple things that I'm lacking, and the thing is that actually for environmental art everyone is doing all those line arts, line works very thin. It is distinctable, but it's not really as thick to actually as thick as, for example, the characters. And I've noticed this even in Rino Tuna's artworks. So this is something I need to like kind of burn in my mind, that whenever I'm working on my environmental art, the line work has to be like really thin, like 5 pixel radius brush thing. So this is more or less what I'm going to try to work on in the future. And besides that, what can I say? Yeah, we're going to slowly but surely go through all of it. I'm sending links now. So give me a hot second, because we are almost done. And there. Okay. So what we can do, I'm not sure. We'll miss next 3 days streams. I've seen a lot of people don't even using line art for backgrounds. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is true. I've almost got a heart attack, to be fair, because I've totally forgot if I've had something I don't want to show on stream on there. But yeah, this is true. A lot of people don't even use the line art, and as you can see, like if you look here, I'm trying to limit the line work to like very thin, but you can see that it is still kind of thick. It's still like very visible. Does a D1 piece is real meme? The free Harumasa is real? Yeah, actually, this is really cool info. I've pre-registered for the event, and it's not 1.6 even, it's 1.4 update. Also, Zega, how so? The work stacked up? Did you have to miss the streams? I mean, like, if you have, you have, like, but I'm just, you know, wondering. The event will be available during updates 1.4 and 1.5, I see. Today my mom visits, tomorrow I go to theater, Sunday we do D&D. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh, theater, what you gonna see? I love theater. It depends if you mean like theater, like cinema, or actual theater. It's actually something I've been wondering about. I love theater and opera. Also, chapter 5 will bring back past faction like Belobog, Victoria, and Collidon. So cool. So cool. Can't wait for the chapter 5. A piece made by law students about Charles Manson. It's a comedy piece. Oh. Okay. But hey, I mean... You know? My niece is one of the main actors. Yo, so cool! So cool! Otherwise, I am not really interested. I see. Wait, actually your niece is law student? Then it will be funny, okay. Yeah. Hey, nice. Actually. He's third year law student? Nice. Okay, I like this connection of colors on the green, it's going to look quite nice. Are you making a casino? Oh, I'm making an advertisement here, you know, like those advertisements that you see hanging on random buildings. Let's go Impact, why not? Courgette? Nah, courgette is meh. Comic Sans, let's fucking go. Rarely have those anymore. I still see some of these around here. And propaganda posters I see. Nah, we have those actually. We do still have those. Not sure if that's a sign of us being so far behind every single country around, or is that it's just, you know, one of the easiest thing. A lot of people will, if they have, here's the thing, if people have a, how is it called? If they have a, it's just us, okay. If people have possibility to hang something like that on their balcony and earn on that, they're going to do that, because per month they can actually charge like 250 PLN. Imagine, that's like 250 PLN every month. That's like one trip to grocery store. They can get like one trip to grocery store for free, for just having something hanged on their balcony. A lot of people actually still like hang their advertisements, like, oh, your advertisement can be here, or something like that. So this is something cool. It's regulated here by the government. They want to prevent opposition using any advertisement space. Okay, I see. Hi uncle, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything's going. I'm doing good. Thank you. In 5 days I'll have to go to the doctor. Hungary is like North Korea. Long time no see. Yeah, actually, long time no see. I see the guy seeing. That's the effect I wanted. Perfect. Let's just now get this sheet to its frame. It's visible. It's showing some signs of whatever. Why doctor? I'm not doing well with certain aspect, and I'm just going to visit and I'm just attending special doctor. It has those vibes like the banner of Chinese restaurant. Yeah, I wanted those. What happened? I have depression, mate. I'm depressed. And I'm attending psychiatrist. My father is a doctor. Depression for some, oppression for others. Yeah. He's medicine specialist, I see. A pharmaceutist. That's nice. That's a bonus, because if you would ever need to grab some meds, you can always ask your father for something good. So he knows how to cook those blue rocks at home. The blue glass. Let's go. Tasty blue glass. Mm. So surprisingly, this far away, we don't want to add any textures. Apparently, from what I've seen. So we don't want to apply much textures, we just want to focus on shapes and general, like figuring out the how to explain that this is a building. So adding stuff like this is helping a lot. It depends on if the peak is by itself or as a background of something else. No. It actually doesn't. It depends how far something away is in the photo. Actually, about meds and depression, I actually need to take my meds, sorry. I woke up pretty late, so... at like almost 13. Maybe element frost seems to be a combination between ice and ether. Not fire? I've heard it's a combination of ice and fire. Because it's like slowing down the enemy, but also throw on. That's what I'm getting from the captions in the update video. Okay, I see. Because I've seen testing playthrough of Miyabi, and apparently when she gets the frost on the enemy, it slows the enemy down, but also deals damage in time. So that's kinda like fire, right? Because burn is dealing damage over time. And frost apparently was doing that too. At least from... that's what I've got when I was watching it and talking with my friends. Because they've noticed the same thing. I mean, mean, if that's combination of ether, that's good too, because then that's like additional possibility to drop the enemy's defense even more. So Frostbite seems to be the new anomaly ability. Yeah, Frostbite. So Frostbite is like the anomaly which would slow down and deal damage in time, right? Oh well, anyway. Yeah, we just need to add some more. It also contains the ice anomaly abilities Freeze and Shatter. She's going to be OP. That's why I wanted her. And we've already got 6011 and we are not even close to that event. We're still going to have a birthday for Ben and Lighter event, probably, from what I've seen. And we are going to have some, like, more her in a team with Lighter and Bernice. That'd be funny. Yeah, it might be. Lighter, Miyabi, and yeah, Bernice also is going to be good to the team. I'll be clear, I don't want to burn ice. Yes. Burn ice. Funny that actually Bernice is using the very same in her restaurant, she's using the very same thing that she's using to burn the enemies. Because she's using nitro fuel, and nitro fuel apparently is like an alcoholic beverage. That she sells. Fuck, it's not going to work. Okay, whatever. I wanted to be lazy, but it didn't work. Okay. What gives? What was it? 25? Yeah, it was 25. Let's make one like low here. Yeah, and another one like here. So those shouldn't really have much break. We are not adding anything like here. So we want to have a bit more here. And one more row, or at least something to establish that there's one more row. I don't know if it's a good idea that I try to limit myself to 2 to 3 line with 3 to 4 colors only. No, I don't think so. If it makes it easier or harder, it makes things harder. Try to be a bit more open on that, actually. You can also experiment what's easier for you. To be fair, so far I've seen a lot of people saying that it's harder to limit yourself with the line width. But who knows, maybe it's, you know, just a way that if you put the same window there, it will give the hospital vibes. Will it? Oh well. To connect stuff if I draw in multiple pieces. Yeah. So actually you can draw the way how it's easier for you. That's actually one of the more important stuff. If you are making things harder for yourself, then you are just going to spend more time on one drawing and you are going to lose attraction to that drawing. So actually, logically, it would be the best to actually spend more time on just drawing whatever, however you want. Of course, there are like certain rules to make things easier, and it's just easier this way, no matter what. But it doesn't mean there's only one right way to do everything. But the problem of being really inconsistent with the outlines of the same object, it's in different parts of the drawing. That's why I started to limit it like 5, 10, 15 lines. Actually, for me it depends on the base line width that I've set already on the art piece. So for example, you can see that I'm always coming back to the same line width. So for example, like I'm looking at, you can see that I'm always drawing my line art. When I'm zoomed out, I'm drawing my line art for characters in like 25 to 15 pixels. It's always the same. So that's what I'm doing. But it's just because it grew on me. It got easier this way. Because actually I have really heavy hand, right? And I'm using a brush that is not changing in the consistency. So it's not changing the sizes based on the pressure, right? I have heavy hand because like when I'm drawing, I do have really shaky hands. You actually know how shaky my hands are. So I'm really pressing my hand really tight to the graphic tablet, because that way my hand is like gets limited movement and it's not shaking so much. But because of that, I can't really have those nice smooth line arts with like varying, line widths, because as a lot of artists do. And that's why I'm using only those that are not changing the sizes. So it depends. If you have... I can do those lines, just having trouble with the accuracy. So that's like something you would have to train your hand to. Like it's good to start, like here's the thing. If you set to like, let's say 25, right? The max you are going to get on the line, if you press really hard, it's always going to be 25. And it's going to go down when you are going to start leaving it down, right? So it's always at the start, it's 25. If I make a curve, I always rotate everything that I can measure it in a C form. That's good. That's good. Also, you want to use your whole hand, your whole arm, shoulder, elbow and wrist, not only wrist. You want to have a full control over what you are drawing. Actually, there's a training where you take a G-pen. Is very slippery. Oh. There's actually a training where you are taking a pen tool that changes depending on the size, depending on the pressure, and you actually make those lines, like you're kinda in random, you're just making like a line throughout the entire page, and you are like trying to pressure more and pressure less, pressure more and pressure less, right? So you are trying to make one constant line without making it break, but manipulate the size of it. This is really cool training. See, I've failed here. And I failed here. That's why it's really important to do that. Because you are actually getting your hand used to the general idea of how your pressure works. Also remember that you can change your pressure settings to more comfortable ones for you in the drivers. This is something that a lot of people don't do, that's why I'm mentioning that. Not sure if you've done this. I do recommend looking up for it because it's actually life-saving, I would say. It really helps. Also, hey, I've been recording more recently because I've I've recorded full first chapter of Yakuza, and now I'm probably somewhere in the middle of the second chapter. It's like very simple game, very fast to play. But there's like crap load of different things, like for example maximizing your like side missions, maximizing your cash, buying new abilities, so like rising your HP, getting new move sets, etc. So there's a lot for that one. Okay, yeah, no, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not going to commit to the same mistake. I'm just going to get rid of this. There you go. Easy. Yeah, it's better this way. No time wasted. I thought I can do those lines better, lol. What you mean? People of the net told that they put an A4 paper on top of the tablet and draw that way, but I haven't tried it. Actually, you can try it. Actually, this is one of the methods to get rid of the slipperiness. But you can also just get a glove, like a latex glove or something like that. Latex or nitrile glove. You know, those typical ones that you buy for cleaning or washing dishes or something like that. The one-use ones. Or if you've got that cloth one, the pen slips on it. The problem is it's not my hand, the pen slips on it. Jesus. What they've placed on top of it, WD-40? What the fuck? Hey, those are not bad, but yeah, you can... This is something you can like try to still test out, right? You can also establish that, for example, in the middle there's always the thin line, or on the sides there's ups and downs, there's only thin line, right? I used to put down small part of my hand there to get some traction. I do that. I'm constantly having my hand on the tablet. It's not like I'm ever taking it off. But yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, there's so many different tests you can do for like stabilization, different tricks. You can try that A4 sheet of paper. Not sure if your pen is not going to tear through the paper with time. Actually, it might be an issue. So you are going to like almost constantly use a different, you know, sheet of paper every single time you are going to start drawing. So not sure how well you sit with that, but yeah. Also, I'm shocked with like how fast you can get certain commissions. For real though. It's kind of scary if you think about it. Oh well. Not a coincidence we are joking about furry artists, yeah. For real though. I haven't even done like a normal artwork, like colored and shaded. And already someone wants colored and shaded version. Even though they haven't seen that kind yet. I mean, on one hand, hey, I'm going to have some resources really fast. That's what I wanted, after all. Huh. By the way, Zaga, actually, the training I've shown, something's not right. What you mean something's not right? With the building behind the donut. Here? I don't think I can call it done yet, so there's going to be overclocked, right? Or it's not that and I'm just... And I've actually fucked up something. I know the angles are parallel, but it doesn't seem right to me. Angles? Like the windows on the upper floor doesn't seem to point at the same direction as the edge over the gambling sign. Oh yeah, it's... I mean, it should. Because it's all going with the same mesh. Right? See? They go the same way. They all go to the same line. Right, I know the angles match. Okay, it just looks like it. Right? Or there is like an optical illusion or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's going to look like that. Like the building is slightly tilted, yeah. It kinda seemed like it. Yeah, because it's like the main building is slightly to the side. It's not like, I mean, it's like pushed behind because it's like smaller, so it looks separated from this building. So it's going to make this weird optical illusion. Yeah. I've actually I've started to ignore that over time, actually. But yeah, now I see what you mean. No, just use the whole thing as a texture, like this. What are you enjoying? Hi Alyssa Plays, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it's going. I believe this is the first time, so hope you find a comfy corner here. We are just making some environment study, just drawing some environmental art. A city. I might actually use this as a background for my illustration for Zenith Zone Zero. Even though it's not in-game thing, it's not an in-game structure, but I might actually use it for the sake of finally finishing it. Cool. Glad to hear it. And yeah, how are you? How have you been? I'm good, how are you? I'm alright, just chilling. Played some Zenith Zone Zero actually right before the stream. Walk out my doggo. And now we stream. Having fun. Poke. Why are you poking me? Are you having fun? I hope you're well. I hope you have a great day. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Why are you teasing me all of a sudden? Zanga? Reminds me one of my friends who worked as an amusement park. Your friend was an amusement park? Oh, at an amusement park. My friend as an amusement park, holy f... Yeah, he worked. I was like... No, he's in my team as programmer. Hey, so cool. He's one of the most Hungarian bro. Like family with 2 kids are arguing. I see. In the amusement park, okay. And the father be like, go ahead and have fun, or I'll beat you up. You know how expensive this is. Jesus. Bro, just imagine. It reminds me of those memes, like guy poking something on the ground and like, come on, do something. Bro. Like over here we also have like a huge amusement park with like a ton of other things like escape rooms and shit. So like, and it's also like really darn expensive. I would also be like, go have fun or I'll throw you out of the window type of moment if my kids would spend most of the time on freaking arguing. Our amusement park and zoo are merged into one complex. Holy fuck, that's so cool. Nah, our amusement park is... Yes. It's like it's really cheap too. Huh. I see. Like 20 PLN. That's really darn fucking cheap. What the heck? I love bubblegum and potato chips combined. What the fuck? Bubblegum and chips combined? Dude, weird, I know, right? I mean... When I was little, I ate pickles with Nutella. And carrots with butter. I thought that nothing will shock me. But you were little. That's understandable. When I was little, I was just straight up getting a carrot and eating it like a freaking rabbit. carrots taste like a fucking petrol. Gotta go, see you tomorrow. Like, to be fair, I actually believe there's something going on with the fucking carrots here. That's why they don't taste anymore. I would still want to eat those as I used to, but the issue is that they actually taste like a fucking gasoline. We have like 5 to 6 types of carrots. I see. Carrot is a carrot. But yeah, no, for real though, like, I think they've done something to them. They've started to use some sort of like thing, because they even smell like gasoline. And only 2 to 3 types of potato. We have potatoes just under different name. And some of them are more expensive than the others. But those are still the same fucking potatoes. Just for example, younger. Also, you have to pay twice as much per kilo for potatoes that are already placed in a fucking... you mean New Year potatoes? Nah, just like small, young potatoes. They're just fucking potatoes, but just younger. Yeah, those, I see. New Year potatoes, okay. Don't know why we call it that way. I see. These are really good baked, yeah. Like, generally they are better because they are just younger, so they don't taste like starchy sock. But the thing is that they are just expensive, more expensive than the normal potatoes. Also, the potatoes that are already in like some sort of a net are far more expensive for kilo than getting a kilo of potatoes that are just loosely lying in the box. Someone smoked something really good thinking that this is actually a good idea. They're the same kind of potato, like straight up. The same kind of potato. They've managed to somehow make them like more expensive somehow. I remember the weeks I spent working in Tesco, tucking eggs and potatoes. Yeah, I see. You were working at Tesco, that's crazy. Yeah, when I was like 15, 16. You could work at 15, 16? Sure, I see. It's not something legal here for people to hire 15, 16 year olds, so... That's why actually all of my commissions are not capable to be shown because Actually, if I would show straight up the name of the company that hired me, and oh, I've done this when I was 14 years old, it would be like straight up, you know. It was not a night job on Thursdays and Sundays. It's so cool. I would also like that when I was younger. I wouldn't mind. It was fun going to school right after the shift ended. Yeah. I hope it was. It sounds kind of like a pain in the ass, but probably was cool. Shift ended at 7, school started at 8, I see. That was really cool. That's kinda cool though, I have to admit. Since you accidentally dropped some melons, then took them back to the storage woods. Let's go, free watermelon. Butchers were the coolest guys. I see, I see. That's really tall door, ain't it? Well, actually, it has to be like that. Hi Jay! We got Evie here, how are you? Hope how's going? I believe this is the first time around, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? Doing good, got to hear it, got to hear it. Do you like drawing? Once every night I worked there, half of the students didn't show up, see everybody had double work, I see. Is day 2 of working on a drawing of me and my friend in Red Dead Redemption 2. Hey, so cool. Actually, so darn cool. I love the concept. Would love to see it. Yeah. I'm really glad that finally I've managed to pull off a 2 PM stream. Past 2 days were fucked because of the worthless meeting. That probably won't change anything, but we'll see. Because my friend and I are both chaotic people. When we work together in Red Dead, so to convey that in the drawing my friend and I are wanted. Hey, that's nice. The funny thing is that we joked that my bounty would have a $10 reward. I mean, back in the days, $10 was like really huge. For my friend's bounty, she has 10k. Jesus. Yeah, for comparison, probably you have $10 bounty just because you're friends with her. Just because they've attached you to her, and that's it. Just imagine. Was a oopsie daisy. Hers is because she was being a too silly goober. Also by an oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy made an arson here. Oopsie daisy robbed a bank there. That kind of oopsie daisy. Bro, I can't even think of how it would look like. So tell me, why did you commit arson to 5 buildings? Oopsie daisy. I'm just a silly goober. You are being too silly. Just having fun with my bots. I was actually thinking of making like a staircase up, but I guess we can just make things behind closed doors and that's it. Okay, so now we are going to make the highlights on the building here, which is going to be a long process. At least I think it's going to be a long process. I might have something to speed it up, but we'll see. Let's test out first the easiest method. Like this, but I need this. I think like this, yeah. And now I'll need to take that part and highlight things. From the other side, like here. By the way, is Iblo okay? Yeah. Just Iblo can't access her phone that she had the account on, so not gonna lie, I love your drawing. Thanks, Jay, thanks. I'm really happy to hear it. We're talking with Iblo every now and then, so just through Twitter chat, and she's actually coming in over here every now and then, so you know, she's here. Probably just, you know, watching from the shadows. Ominous, yeah. I'm Infinity, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going. I believe this is the first time you're on, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? Tell your Vtuber to put a shirt on? Fuck no. Rah. I hate shirts. Nah, soon there's going to be a shirt. First put pants on. Shh, I have pants. Yep, we did it, actually. The whole thing here. We've managed to pull it off. I like the view. So we finished that building. Kinda. It kinda seems empty though. But to be fair, this with or and without, there's a huge difference, and it actually fits in here. So let's leave it like that. We'll have to make the antenna, and probably I'm going to add like piece here or something. Like here too. Post box. Oh yeah, I might add post box. Why not? Like here or here somewhere? Here too. I might add those. Also, you're completely skipping the gathers. What gathers? What gathers do you want? Like the middle gray house. That one will flow on top of people's heads. Hi Mark, good to have you here. How are your parents going? Actually, yeah, I might. Nice background, thank you, thank you. I might actually do that. I might actually add gathers. Like over here, for example. There's going to be like a line that's going to make the gathers. I also want to add a road sign, like here, showing something. I don't know what though. Or here, like no littering or something. Also, this is going to be really funny to work on. If it's only our things, but we have flag holders or flags on buildings. It's also here, but not in all of the buildings. I haven't seen that in Japan, and I'm kinda referencing Japanese streets. I believe it's like European thing. Japanese? Huh? Like I haven't seen this in Japan. I've on Google Maps I've been walking around like many different ones, many different streets, even in like the most like as Japanese as it can get things. I haven't seen those. I mean, you can go even for cables and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go for cables, that's for sure. Thought you don't go for Japanese. Oh. I'm referencing Japanese kind of style. It doesn't have to be necessarily Japan or known to be Japan. It's for sure going to be, you know, make the rail steeper. Okay. Let's make the rail steeper then. I think we've done huge progress today. Did we? You reckon, folks? This is how backseating feel like. Yeah. I don't mind being backseated every now and then. The steepness didn't match the stairs, I see. Yeah. I understand. Ouch. My neck. It hurts. I actually want to change this building and make it higher. Okay, yeah. Also, hi, Krista. Got over here. Hope how's it going? I'm not sure if it's the first time you're around, but if it is, I hope that you'll find a comfy corner here. How are you? Yeah, I'm okay. Just, you know, I'm sitting a lot while drawing, you know, doing commissions and stuff. So yeah, my neck is hurting a lot. I heard weird noises, so I was very confused. Ah, dang, rip for your spine and neck. Yeah, that's that. Hey doctor, my neck hurts when I do this. Then don't do that. Yes. When I touch myself here, my finger hurts. When I touch myself here, my finger hurts. Okay? I think you've broke your finger. Easy solution. Let's go. Touch that area, that will be 500. Then don't touch that area, that'll be $500, Dr. Mario. Bruh. It do be like that with the doctors, I swear. Mr. Doctor, I'm sad. Don't be. Problem solved. Oh, you are homeless? Buy a home. Easy. Bro, actually, my... Duh. Yeah, exactly. I want this building to be taller. Like, for sure, more or less this size, like slightly less. This much less. So I need to redo a lot. That's actually why... That's one of the reasons why I dislike environmental art so much. Because over time, I'm changing a lot of things, even with my characters, but it's way easier to update the character than update the entire environment. That's why I'm taking my time with it, because I don't want to get to the point where I have everything done and I'm like, yeah, nah, this building sucks. That's why, for example, you could see me like waiting a little, like, okay, how I do this, how I do that, oh, I'm going to add this donut here to add some color and make things more interesting, etc, etc, etc. So there's like constantly like thinking going on in here. That's why I'm getting so drained while drawing those. Just because of that thinking thing going on. But this is like only lower thing. Like a lower stage or something. I'm still going to like second part of this building up. Like more or less up to here. But it's going to stick out a little. And there's going to be the gutter. And more cables opportunity. But I probably make rest of this building in the next stream because I have to find some references for similar buildings. Not gonna lie, the lighting and colors and that gambling building are so pleasing to my eyes. I love it so much. Got to hear it, really. It actually really makes me happy because I'm really self-conscious about my skills with environment buildings, and I have to say this really warms my heart hearing that. And I hate my fast but inaccurate fingers. I see. Okay. Let's just... Hi Ray, got Evie here, how are you? Hope it's going. So what is this scenario you're making for? Will this be expanded onto? I'm actually trying to get around with some training on the environmental art, and generally I'm also trying to make potentially something I can use for my illustration for ZZZ, because I've started making illustration for Zenith Zone Zero of Piper and Bernice, but the issue is that I actually suck at making environmentals, and that's why I really need to work things out here. And that's more or less what is this whole thing for. Possibly it might become a background for this illustration, or potentially it's going to be just a training piece, and that's it. Nothing less, nothing more. Who knows, maybe in the future I'm going to expand on it. It might be actually taken for the concept of the CD for my thing. Welcome back, Rengoku, welcome back, how are you? But yeah, I'm also planning later on making a 3D environment in mangaka, like a full map with like stuff like you know, buildings, stores, insides of those stores, etc. So like general things. Oh, Zenith Zone, I love their designs. I can't wait for you to show your rendition of these characters or other equally unique aspects. Too bad though that if this is going to become the actual background of the illustration, is not going to be actually the place from the game as the background, and I might actually receive some backlash because of that. I don't want that. I hope that people are going to actually understand why I've made the background this way, not the other way. But yeah. I'm actually aware that I might be accountable for it, if something is not going to be right. Okay. So this is actually how those doors are going to look like. Gotta go. Alrighty, Rengoku, alrighty. But yeah, actually, I can show the characters. Where were they now? Here. So actually, those are the characters that are going to be, and generally what is going to be incorporated into this background if it's going to fire off. Let's even throw it in here so you can see that actually it kind of fits in. Although it might actually not fit in because the lightning comes from here, right? Should understand that they should respect others' interpretations. Don't fear you make any mistakes. After all, they are used to be built on. After all, they are used to be built on to make you better. Yeah. But yeah, the issue is that if I want to make this thing the environment, the background for this illustration, I'll actually have an issue where I've actually made the light comes from here for the environment, while for the character it comes from here. So there's going to be a huge mishap with this, which might not really be good. So already much more issues are unraveling. But yeah, I'm doing this knowingly that a lot of parts are not going to be visible because of the characters. I'm just making those because I actually really want to have a I really want to have a full training connected with that. But the illustration itself is going to be like, you know, covered by the characters too. This is something that a lot of people do, especially when they are learning environment. Actually, they make characters in the poses and stuff, and then they are making environment. My mistake was that I didn't thought that I'm actually going to incorporate the characters I've made for the illustration into this background. So I've started making it with a tad bit different lighting. But I might actually still save this. I can add to the character special effects and we should be Gucci. Like just, you know, making overlay or glow dodge or color dodge on top of the characters with the proper, you know, direction of the light, and add some shadows or bounce light with the blue tint, and that's it. There are solutions for that. I'm actually going to keep them here. Yeah, but that's the entire thing. I might take some... how do you call it? I might actually take some Zenazone Zero character arts and paste them here as the... as the posters. Yeah. I might actually do that now. Wait. ZZ Miyabi. I need the art of her, the one that usually have like all the writing and stuff. There we go. Copy, paste, there we go. Shift T. She's a new character, so I'm going to use her this way. I need, wait, I know what I need to do. This and invert, Control Shift T. Now it's going to work. I love my tricks. Okay. The unique reference, you'll love to see Nami. She's going to be a new character, so I also want to implement the fact that there's going to be a new character in here. Okay, now who? A Lighter, why not Lighter? ZZZ Lighter, he's also right now a new character. Now I need the banner art, there we go. Copy. Paste. Mark, invert, Control Shift P. Let's get that. And here. It's like something to have here generally. We're being off topic for a sec, but I really love how quickly your stream gets the chat messages. Usually it takes a second or two to get my messages sent in other streams, but this is quick. It's okay. I mean, to be fair, K-Star, we are not really restricting to any topic on streams. If you want to even talk about weather, you can freely do that, so it's not like... I've noticed that a lot of people have this weird rule that you know, people are getting limited to what they can talk about. I don't really think that's good, so I feel like it's better this way, that people can actually talk about whatever they want. Yeah, auto mode working, yeah. Oh? Okay. Thanks, Zega, actually, for helping on that one with the auto mode. No, maybe not Bernice, but Jane Doe, why not? Jane Doe. There she is. Copy. So yeah, if you want to talk about like anime, about like different things, you can freely do that, so it's not like anything. We should restrict ourselves to talk only about one specific topic and that's it. I don't even know why people do that. I find it kinda trashy. I've watched One Piece not that long ago. I'm still kinda trying to, you know, figure out stuff and continue on it. But yeah. Also, if you have like any questions connected with art or something like this, just you can also freely just ask. I love One Piece. Yeah, same. I really like it. What can be another character? Maybe let's get Caesar. Copy. Solved itself. They shut down the train between my hometown and the capital. What? Like something bad happened or like it's just like maintenance shutdown? Like, hope you are safe, man. Something bad happened, okay. Fuck. But to somebody else, okay. Okay. I think I know what you mean. Okay, let's throw in those. hope that person gets the support they need on stuff. You know, I think they are not. It's too late now for getting support. Man, if I decide to off myself, for sure I inconvenience the least amount of people possible. There will be people who will miss you, Zaga. Yeah, I will miss you like fuck ton, Zaga. don't decide on that. No, I'm pretty happy. That's good. I sometimes always get lucky in life. Like, sue you for using their art. I'm doing this for the fan art. I'm not taking it for the purpose of earning on it. I'm taking it for the purpose of giving an Easter egg in the actual artwork for the game the art comes from. It's cover right. Theoretically, I wouldn't, for example, I wouldn't be able to do anything if any one of you would actually make a fan art of Devis, right? Even though Devis is my IP, I wouldn't be able to do anything even if I would want to, because it's a cover of my artwork, of my character, right? So that's a general thing. Same. Logically, they could, for example, sue me for using their characters, their IP, but I'm doing an artwork for their as a fan art for them, so it's a cover. So I'm using for a cover the artwork still, right? It's not like I'm taking it somewhere else. Yeah, but if we were to draw Devis and just take one of your drawings as it is and just copy pasting it into the pic as a poster, still, because you are still making a cover. To be fair, the posters are small and not the main focus, so don't think it's straight up stealing it, yeah. I mean, to steal means to take something, say it's yours, and for example, sell it. You know? I'm not doing that. I've seen people redoing them in a more simple way, but keeping the shapes recognizable. I mean, that can still be done. Yes, I was browsing Nike fan arts. Yeah. Posterization. Overlay. 75%. Correction layer. Intense saturation 4. Never seen that technique. Just wondering how it works. Is it for the lightning? No, I wanted to simplify it. See, when I've used this posterization, it actually made everything into every single shape into like one color, right? So the general idea is to actually bring in possibility to make it kind of as simple as possible and make it kinda undetectable, for example. But yeah, it's like it's still the way of making a because like I've already added the highlight here for the color. Be taking notes, yeah. So I've made the posterization. I could make posterization and stuff. For example, I can still make it for the entire thing, and you can see how posterization works. See? It took all the colors and made very simple like blobs of color. It took away all the transitions. And you can also separate levels. So if I make it to 2, you can see that the levels between that you have only 2 levels. You have color, darker color, blacks, etc. So you don't really have like that. It's like multi-step tune shader. Yeah, exactly. So you can rise or drop the amount of the levels you are going to have, and you can see how much it changes. So by taking it to like 6 levels, you can see that already a lot of things like merged together into one simple color. So the same thing would happen with the posters if I would use it on them. But yeah, that's the entire thing. That's the magic. It's a very cool trick that is allowing you to simplify something or add a good, really cool change, really cool addition, right? Like for example, the same thing with adding a Gaussian blur or Perlin noise, right? Let's say we're adding Perlin noise, we are raising the amplitude to make things like that. The attenuation is going out, repetition is going to be raised to cause more patterns go, and we can offset this a little. If I have that feature on my mobile software, but if I do, then I thank you for teaching me something cool. So now look, we have that, right? Now look what happens when I go for multiply and drop the whole thing. You can see that it has those like additional, let's say, texture to everything. You can do the same thing by, for example, what kind of noise was that? Perlin noise. It's the same thing that you can actually use for even for random word generation. Minecraft is using Perlin noise for that. They look like Perlin? It's called Perlin noise, so I've just changed. I just made it thrown through effects. So it was like distorted purling noise. And procedural generation, yeah. Like my galaxy generator. Ooh. That's nice. Oh yeah, things are starting to look more and more alive. Especially thanks to the posters. But yeah, they're going posted it to Picture Channel like 6-7 months ago. Yeah, I've seen it. It's really cool. Actually, after finishing all of that, finishing this one, I think we are going to take a moment to make the last character for our team from my artistic universe, and then I'm going to sit down and make like couple banners for like fake businesses in that city world basically that we are going to make, because I see that I'm really struggling and getting really lazy with things like that, because I would actually want to use it here. Right? Can I make a jacket for you? Sure, you can. If you want to. I would be happy. How it can be imported to Viroid, I see. I think they've recently made an update for that. The 2.0 update. Xcloth? Something like that. They were talking about importing those into Viroid or something like that. You can check how it can be imported there. But yeah, we've made that building. This is going to go out. Ah, Xware, yeah. They've added this recently and made some updates for that. Actually, if that's going to work, then I'll be absolutely happy, because I would be able to, for example, import other stuff that I would learn, like for example belts with actually belts, and like belts with accessories on them. So for example, if I would want to make the Vtubers again in Viroid, I would be able to, for example, make the belt with all those things that Mume has, because she has like lamp and shit, so that would work probably, hopefully. But yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely need. I wanted to start more a model, but for sure I need to make some stuff in Blender. To be fair, I'm thinking about getting back to playing with Blender. We'll see. Either Blender or one different software that is actually used for whatchamacallit, for Minecraft mods. Basically, it's also 3D. And a lot of pixel artists are using it. can actually rig models there and make things really cool. Like really cool things, even models for games. I was thinking about making my first 3D game with models out of those, because I have an actual idea for that. But yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a problem. And to be fair, we are closer and closer to actually close up on this illustration. Which is cool. That's actually cool. I like it. And actually making this CD that I've mentioned in the thing, right? In the mangaka is going to also help me operate on mangaka a bit better. I wonder how huge model I can make. But yeah, folks, we've hit 2 hours, so you know what time it is. Thanks Zega, thanks JD Raccoon for being active in the chat on Twitch, thanks Target, Uncle, Alisa Plays, Rengoku, Muffin Thief, Mark Animation, Kesta, and Ray for being active in the channel on YouTube. If it gets too big, you can chunk. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And stitch together in Blender. Exactly. Exactly. So there's no problem. There's no issue. Just making chunks like districts or something like that. Can handle huge poly count. Nice. That's actually cool. That's actually good. Or even put into some engine. Yeah, I think I can even throw this thing into Godot or Unity, right? Those can handle huge maps. But the poly is not really as... there's not that many polygons in there. Or at least I don't think there's going to be a lot of polygons in there. But who knows? Unreal can handle bigger. That's good. I might use Unreal then. But yeah, we are going to wrap up. We are going to see each other in the next stream at 7 PM. So in more or less 2.5 hours, something like that. I'm going to probably work a little bit on something. But Unreal doesn't have C#, damn. I'm not going to make a game out of it though. I just want references. Because I want to have like all, you know, huge CD and stuff, right? So I just want to have like some something that I can reference myself off of without like looking at the actual thing. You know, going the easier way, right? Like, oh, I want to make an Unreal has the Matrix demo. With the huge cityscape. Ooh, I like this then. I really like that. So yeah, we're going to wrap up. We're going to end. I'm going to probably take care of some other things. Probably get into it's like 150 gigs. Holy fuck. And yeah, I'm going to think. Well, I'm going to think about that when I'm going to actually finally get into making the CD and stuff. Not sure when that's going to be, but for sure someday. For sure someday it's going to be. So yeah, folks, see you all in a moment, and meanwhile, as always, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Take care.